with JJ McCarthy coming off of the sideline after being hurt since week 2. And he gets his first start since week 2 against a Lions team that's 5-2, coming off of a bye. Carolina had to think to themselves, we just knocked Green Bay out of first place in their division. But that's not the case. Because there's JJ McCarthy showing up. You know, it's one of my favorite subject matters. I'm biased. Everybody knows it. Because we're both Michigan men who know how to win. But I understand there were lots of doubts. And there were doubts here, too. I even went higher register last Thursday. I think it's all going to work out for J.J. McCarthy. Not worried about him. And the words always about J.J. is, well, he doesn't really have to throw all that much because Michigan did all the running, forgetting about all those deep throws he made in Ohio, where he's also still undefeated. Same for Colston Loveland. We'll get to that later. J.J. McCarthy, 3 total touchdowns. 2 in the air, 1 on the ground. Did everything he needed to do in the moment, as fellow Michigan man Tom Brady was pointing out on the Fox broadcast. Ended the Vikings' 4-game losing streak in Detroit. Detroit was 3-0 at home this year. Their last home loss was last year against the Bills. So J.J. McCarthy removes Josh Allen as the last quarterback to have beaten the Lions at home in the regular season. Removes Jaden Daniels in that category overall. A guy who is the unicorn coming into this season, and we all know this season's now in doubt for him. Every throw McCarthy needed to make, it was on point. It was accurate. It was exactly where it needed to be, including the one to Naylor that nailed the coffin shut on the Lions. Great throw. Brady was saying, way to go. Tom doesn't just throw those around because he's rooting for a Michigan man. That's a fact.
Well, I mean.
No, it's true, man. It's true. And the ankle sprain, because he was hurt, not on a sabbatical, J.J. McCarthy takes that talk and shoves it in places where the sun does not shine. It's just one game. Just one game. But boy, did he come up with it. J.J. McCarthy emotional about it.
It was awesome. Yeah, just when you're hurt, you know, being on IR last year and being out for 5 weeks, it absolutely kills me not being out there with those guys because I love every single one of them. And, you know, I know they got my back and I got theirs the rest of the way.
And that's the shirt that he's wearing. You see it says JJ, the blue collar shirt. That was issued by Jim Harbaugh back in the day. He wore that shirt as a Frosh quarterback to the MSU game.
JJ Automotive.
And so he's back in the state of Michigan, where he's also still undefeated. That's such a great day.
And Tom Brady has none of those same feelings.
No, I'm definitely more biased than Tom. But although I don't have my name all over the locker room there in Ann Arbor, as you guys have seen. No, so listen, it helped to have Aaron Jones back before he went out. Aaron Jones had a ton of production, 98 scrimmage yards. Jordan Mason had 10 carries on top of it. Run the ball like that. Protect JJ enough for him to make the throws. And then we talked about this, Christopher, on our Overreaction Monday pod. The defense, man.
Yeah. Brian Flores, masterpiece.
Season high 5 sacks, 11 quarterback hits. And last year, when, again, Sam Darnold was a quarterback there, one of the 2 quarterbacks we keep hearing about the Vikings screwed up by letting leave because J.J. McCarthy couldn't do it. Last year's 2 losses to the Lions in the regular season that caused them to go on the road and be one and done by the Rams in a wild card weekend. Jahmyr Gibbs had 160 scrimmage yards or more and multiple touchdowns in both Lions wins. On Sunday, a career low 28 scrimmage yards.
Yeah.
First game in over the last 2 seasons, he had fewer than 50 scrimmage yards. That's spoken like a guy who has Jahmyr Gibbs in fantasy and has got left a mark this morning.
You could say that.
Same thing with all Jonathan Taylor fantasy folks.
Yep.
But the Lions held to just 65 rush yards. That's it. Detroit, in case you're wondering, has been averaging through the first 8 weeks of the season 133.7 rush yards a game. So the Vikings defense made JJ McCarthy's performance stand up. And hey, JJ, again, we need to see more. Obviously, I'm having my fun. I love crowing about him and leading with my chest and speaking with it. But McCarthy may just have a little bit of what you want in a quarterback in the National Football League, which is resilience and coming up big in tough spots. He becomes just the third quarterback of the Super Bowl era, drafted in the first round, to have 2 road divisional victories in his first 3 career starts. The others are named Patrick Mahomes and Dan Marino. So good on you, JJ McCarthy. They are now 4-4. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.